Hey guys, Ultra Maximus official merchandise is now available on my Spring store. Help support the channel and shop by clicking the link below.
You's a big bugglebot. Betcha, betcha.
You suck.
Hey guys, Ultra Maximus back with another toy review, and today we're going to take a look at a Beast Wars figure. It's the reissue series from Walmart, and it's Predacon Retrax, which this is an interesting figure to re-release. I didn't realize it would be that popular, but I gotta say, he looks like a lot of fun. So let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging. So here we have Retrax in the packaging, and it's very similar to what we got in the past. It says Beast Wars, we've got the artwork, there's all the good stuff at the bottom. It says Kenner. He's a big bulky thing. I definitely like it. So there we have Retrax in his robot mode, the classic Beast Wars logo. There he is, a giant pill bug, and then the play gimmicks at the bottom. And of course it says Kenner, which I really do dig. Back of the packaging here, we've got the little bit of artwork, and there's a little write-up over here, and then all the instructions on how to transform this guy on the back. So just kind of a close-up. There is the artwork, and if you want to pause and read that, you are more than welcome to. And here are the transformation instructions to show you how to get him and work all the play gimmicks. So that's pretty darn cool. Definitely dig that. And, well, that's really about it for the packaging. Let's get him out of box and see what we think. So here we have Retrax out of the packaging, and he's definitely very interesting. I never had this figure back in the day. I was kind of out of Transformers by then. I did pick a few Beast Wars figures up in the probably early 2000s, but this was definitely not one of them. But he's definitely interesting. I always thought he looked cool in pictures, and to be able to actually get him, very cool, very, very interesting. But yeah, not a figure I would have expected to be released, to be honest. Yeah, he's interesting. Looking at him, as far as articulation goes, his head does move back and forth and up and down. It's on a little ball joint. His arms are spring-loaded because of the play gimmick, which is a little unfortunate. We do have some hinges on the wrists themselves. Hips, we've got ball joints. They go up and down and all around. No waist swivel. The knees are on very stiff hinge joints, like that. And then he does have some toe articulation, but that's really for transformation. And yeah, that's really about it for articulation on this guy. Now, taking a closer look at the figure itself, I love the paint on the bug mode. The head's kind of interesting. He kind of reminds me of one of the Seabots. Now, the antennae are actually pointed the other way than what the pictures show, and I think that is a mistake. I think they're supposed to go the other way, but I like it folded down when he's transformed. I think that works a lot better. Yeah, it's cool. It's got a translucent chest. I will say that chest is a little difficult at first to move, so be aware of that. And then, of course, taking a look at the legs of the figure, they're kind of spindly, but surprisingly, they hold this big top-heavy figure pretty darn well. Not much as far as articulation goes, and the knees are definitely very stiff, which is good because of how top-heavy it is. However, the hip joints are a little bit loose, and I wonder how that's going to last over time. And I guess we shall see. For comparison, here we have the Predacon Retrax next to the Transformers Authentics Wheeljack, and as you can see, he's about half the size of the Authentics figure. He's definitely a lot beefier and heavier than the Authentics figure is. which I do appreciate that old schoolness of the toy. Definitely interesting to see a modern figure standing next to a late 90s figure. Now, transformation on this figure is actually pretty simple. It's not too complex. What you want to do is lift the head up and fold it backwards like this. And then you're going to take the arms and you're going to lock them into place. This is going to get very goofy because the spring kind of makes it difficult. It keeps wanting to untab or close up on itself. Be aware. So yeah, we're going to do that. Then we're going to lift this translucent chest up so that it forms part of the bug. And then what we want to do is get the legs upward. You're going to want to bend. Actually, you're going to want to move the little waist piece up like that first. Then you want to get your legs up. And then fold your legs down. And fold the toes up. And you're just going to kind of put it into place of the bug and fight the spring. So be aware of that. You're supposed to then take these pieces and tab to lock into place. Pull your little stinger up. Pull all the little legs down like that. Get your mandibles out. You have to lock the head back into place several times because it will undo the spring. I don't know how many times. And then lift your antenna up. And then fold down your other legs. As you can see, this thing just likes to unspring, and it's a pain in the tuchus. Once you get it locked into place and sit it on the ground, you're generally pretty fine, but this will just be a floppity mess until you do so. So get those together, and there we have him in his bug mode that wants to spring load all by itself. Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty good. It looks like a 90s bug toy for sure. You can then use the play gimmick with the mandibles and the stinger back here, which pill bugs do not have. Yeah, just kind of straighten him out. And you got the gimmick where you can fold him up into a little pill bug ball like that, where you can straighten him out into his big old beastie bug mode. And again, this thing is just a floppity mess of a bug mode because of the play gimmick. But once you get everything locked in and straightened out, again, like I said, it's not too bad. You set it down and it's fine. Definitely a fun looking little bug. I like the paint apps. The eyes look cool. I like the yellow to the dark green. We got the stinger gimmick and all the little legs. The antenna I actually like facing backwards because when you put him in his little ball mode here, so let's put him in his ball mode. Well, first we'll play with the gimmicks. You can put the stinger down. But yeah, you clip this and it folds him up. And then what you can do is actually push all these legs and antenna in. And then you can collapse the shell pieces inward like this by unhooking them. And there he is in his complete ball mode, like a pill bug does, just like when we played with him as kids. Definitely interesting, different kind of transformer. And I don't know, he's kind of weird and I like it. So is Predacon Retrax a figure that you want in your Beast Wars collection? Well, if you are a Beast Wars completist, this is definitely something you're going to want. If you like to collect all those Walmart exclusive figures, this might be something to pick up. If you just like weird Transformers, this is a pretty fun figure. It can be annoying, I think, to some Transformers because that spring load mechanism is really goofy. I think kids will like it because it's just a ridiculous figure and turns into a big bug thing and a robot, and well, how fun is that? It's definitely well painted. It's put together really, really well as far as what it is. The spring load gimmick is kind of awkward, but it's fun, and that's what a toy should be. So there he is! The Predacon Retrax from the Transformers Beast Wars reissue series exclusively at Walmart. Hey guys, thanks for watching.
To watch more Ultra Maximus, click on the links to the right. Be sure to click all the things, subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell for new videos, and follow me on all the social medias, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Links in the description below.